What's up, internet? Steamy Coins here once again. Thanks for checking out the channel. Alright, so what you're seeing on the screen is a website called Coin Paprika. Very similar to Coin Market Cap. Yeah, so basically just looking at the performance of cryptocurrencies at the moment. Bitcoin still holding above the $5,000 level, which is definitely a good thing. In the last 24 hours there has been some profit taken. Bitcoin's down 0.53%, which is very healthy, yeah, some profit taken in the market is always a good thing. It's a lot better than seeing the price just shoot straight up. Once you see that, for sure it's gonna come crashing down very fast. So going along, building that foundation is always healthy price movement, and Bitcoin is definitely demonstrating that. Yeah, so, and anyone who has any experience in this market knows that once Bitcoin moves, right after that eventually altcoins are gonna move. Alright, so yeah, let's look at the dominance of Bitcoin. Dominance 54.44%. So that means that soon is going to be altcoin season. So the altcoins price are going to start going up. So look at the advantage. Look at the dominance Bitcoin has over the other altcoins. It's really high. So that's not going to sustain itself much longer. So what I am doing, the way I'm playing it, is I'm going to just keep buying altcoins as much as possible. Let's look at the Bitcoin USD chart. Yeah, so what you can see, basically what I'm describing here. So you see it did its run up, it touched the resistance line, there's a slight sell-off, and then some more bulls came back into the market, pushing it up with that green candle, and now it's look like it's forming another little sell-off. Hopefully by the end of the day it looks something like that, or maybe even green in the opposite direction. But yeah, looking healthy, higher lows and higher highs, definitely bullish. You see these two lines, this is those are moving averages. The thick blue one is the 34-day moving average, and the orange one is a 13-day moving average. So you see over here that there was a crossover, so that's a bullish signal. Alright, so that means that there's more there are more buyers in the market and more energy towards buying rather than selling. So, and it's well above that line, so we're still well into bullish territory. So yeah, price action looking good. Yeah, Bitcoin continues to move higher and higher. So it looks like 2019 is definitely going to be the year. All of 2018 we were down. You know, that has passed. So we look like we're definitely going to stay in bullish territory for a while, which is awesome. Alright, so as you guys might already know, I am a big fan of the Tron network. What I believe is, if you're going to get into cryptocurrencies, first you're going to start off probably owning some Bitcoin, right? And then you might try trading it back and forth for, you know, a couple of different altcoins, try to make some gains in the market. But what I recommend, and what a lot of other people in the space recommend, is finding a blockchain, right, that you believe in and you like, and you are able to earn cryptocurrencies on a daily basis from that blockchain. Alright, for me personally, there are two blockchains that I earn from every day, and that's gonna be Tron and Steem. Alright, so on Steem I have a service where I sell upvotes. And you know, I make a daily earning from that. And on Tron I'm invested in a couple casinos, and a part owner for a couple platforms out there, and those pay me a daily dividend. So yeah, so I would recommend, I personally would recommend those two, but there are others out there that you want to check out, like EOS, even Ethereum, even though it's, tends to be a bit slow, but they're trying to work that out. Ethereum is really what we call a second generation cryptocurrency, and Tron, for example, is a third generation cryptocurrency. All right, so basically that would be proof of stake. So if you don't know what that is, you guys can look into that a bit more. But all these coins that all these trading pairs that you're seeing, all these tokens that you're seeing, are being traded on the Tron network. All right, so the base currency is going to be Tron. All right, I'm not personally doing much trading at the moment, but I'm in an accumulation phase. So when I earn some steam, I will buy up some of these tokens, because each of these tokens are attached to a project, and some projects, in my opinion, are better than some. For example, like right here, Vcoin, that is a casino, which is actually one of the best performing casinos. Anti, all the way at the top, which is actually the best performing casino at the moment. And there are other projects also. 888, that's another casino. BitTorrent token, that is connected to the BitTorrent project. Most of you guys should know what torrents are. So BitTorrent was actually purchased by Tron. So they're working on an application to incentivize people to seed files like movies and games and all that stuff, and they will earn cryptocurrency just from seeding. Alright, so that's a project. IGG, that's a project that is setting up a gaming platform which will allow regular people, average everyday individuals, to become esports athletes or competitors, however you want to say it. All right, yeah, so they're building out a platform just to allow, so eventually in the future, and believe me, not the too distant future, very shortly, which it is actually already happening, but it's gonna happen on a wider scale. You're gonna have people just staying home, playing video games, and earning crypto, and that is their job. That is all they need to do. It sounds crazy, but that's where we're heading with blockchain. It enables that kind of activity. So again, IGG is just one of those coins that that's building out a platform to support that. So yeah, so let's just get into it. Let's go through some of my daily earnings. So this is BitTorrent. This is a daily ROI contract. So I invested 52,000 BitTorrent tokens in this. So far I withdrew 23,000. Alright, so I'm approaching the halfway mark. Alright, so my earnings for the day is 2,210 BitTorrent tokens. So sign that transaction. Alright, good. So that's on its way to my wallet. P3T, another one of my investments here. Yeah, looking good. There was a slight pullback, so good time to buy some coins from this. So what my plan is, just to keep reinvesting. P3T, they have an API which will allow developers to build games on top of their what do you call it now, their software, basically. Yeah, and what happens is that the games that are built on top of their software will pay 2% of their investment. So for example, if someone invests in that game, 2% of that goes towards the holders of the P3T token. So that's why I scooped up some for myself. Yeah, so in there's only one game that's on it so far that is using the P3T API, and it's this game right here called 1UP. Alright, so every time a deposit is made, 2% goes over to P3T, and it gets divided amongst the holders of this coin. Alright, so this has a really good future. This was actually the first ROI, P3T was the first ROI contract on the Tron blockchain. Alright, so they have a lot of credibility. They didn't pull any scams. people got basically everybody got paid out who invested, in a reasonable amount of time. But the way these games work, not everybody's gonna win, right? So some people are gonna actually lose, some people are gonna break even, and then some people are gonna make a profit. It all depends on the timing and as to when you got in and the strategy you use. It's what you call an economic game. So they're gonna be losers. It's risky, but I decided I wanna own a part of this platform. So I purchase some of these tokens right here. So whether people win or lose, buy or sell, I'll still win because I own a part of the the platform. So anyway, just gonna reinvest that little amount. I'm just waiting for them to bring out some other games, man. So the earnings will go up. All right, so just reinvest that, and we're moving on. So 1UP. All right, so the thing with 1UP now, I don't have a lot in here. I'm actually holding some Tron, so I'm waiting on this new game, TRX Pro from Tron Bank. It's gonna launch tomorrow, so 20 more hours. I have some Tron waiting to put into that. So once that launches, I'm gonna invest that Tron, and then when I start getting my withdrawals, I'm gonna feed it back into this 1UP contract. Alright, now I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm probably just gonna put in like maybe another 500-600 Tron, not too much. Alright, because this is a very long-term contract. I think this can easily run for 2 years. Alright, and it's a compounding machine, so I'm just gonna compound everything I earn. Alright, and for example, if you want to jump out right now, the way the game is designed is that you only get half of what you initially invested, and then you have to leave the other half for the rest of the community to enjoy. That's if you want to exit the game. You can withdraw your earnings, which you can withdraw your earnings. So that would, if you were to withdraw every day at 2%, that would mean that it would take you about 2 months to recover your initial investment. But the thing with this is every time you withdraw, it falls back to 1%. So that would mean that it would take you about 4 months to recover your initial investment. Alright, which is brilliant. So it forces people to reinvest. Alright, so yeah. And let's see what else here. So I'm gonna leave that there for now, because the thing with this contract is that it uses a lot of energy, right? And I don't have a lot of energy right now, so it's cost to reinvest in this. It's gonna cost me about 2.6 Tron, which is what I have right now to reinvest. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Just gonna wait till tomorrow when I can invest in that new Tron Bank contract, and then I can start investing in this. So yeah, that's that. Magic Dice. Now this is on the Steam blockchain. This is a casino I own. This has been paying very well. I'm pretty sure I'm in profit right now. I haven't actually crunched the numbers, but I've been withdrawing so long now that I'm pretty sure I'm in profit. Alright, so, and by the way, my Steam is growing fast. I'm just compounding that, and that is going faster and faster every day. Alright, and the Steam is my long-term hold. My long-term hold. I'll probably have that forever. Alright, and every day it's just earning me more and more Steam. Alright, and I've been reinvesting, but eventually I'm gonna stop reinvesting and just take out the Steam I earn and just leave my initial investment there to keep making me more Steam. But yeah, Steam's going good. Pokertron now. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna play this. The mining has been really slow. This is a long-term investment, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to stay with it long-term. I might want to go and do something else, but we'll see. Wait, is blackjack? Hold on. Soon. Yeah, so they have a new game, blackjack. Yeah, we'll see how how this goes. But Poketron is awesome, man. Poketron is awesome. They are focusing on bringing in players as opposed to just bringing in a bunch of miners. So always a good thing. It's just taking so long to pay my dividends. I put approximately about 6,000 Tron in this, 7,000 Tron in this. So I'm just waiting to recover some of that. It might just be another long-term hold for me. You know, who knows? We'll see how that goes. Or I might just sell the tokens. Anyway, CC Bank. This is something that I am waiting to invest into also. This is a very good ROI company. Oh, okay. So new game coming online 46 hours. So I guess they realized that Tron Bank is dropping their new game. Their own is coming out in 46. So, you know what? I might actually take some of the dividends from Tron Bank and put it into this. Maybe. I don't know if that's very smart, or that might be a bit reckless. Maybe. Depends on what the new game looks like and the rules and all that. But awesome thing about this company, I got some CCB tokens. I was on the Telegram, and the admin was just giving away CCB tokens if you just send him your address. So I sent him my address, and he sent me 1,000 CCB tokens. So even if I don't invest, I'll be earning money from this contract, which is awesome. You know, eventually they're gonna allow you to freeze the tokens. You just freeze it and you just collect the dividends on a daily basis. So yeah, looking forward to that. This company has definitely inspired confidence in me. I haven't invested, but the way they went about doing business is very good. You know, yeah. So for example, in the investment E-plan, 10% daily ROI, they put a limit on how much you can actually put into that contract. So this stops whales from actually, you know, just draining the contract, just investing a ton and just sucking all of it out, and, you know, leaving the little guys holding the bag. Or I don't think holding the bag is the right terminology, but, you know, not getting their bags filled, I guess. You know what I mean? The little guy loses. Alright, so yeah, CC Bank is definitely something I want to invest in. Alright, a lot of new dapps coming on the scene. The dapps are getting more and more innovative. They're getting more and more fair too, which is a good thing. So the Tron space is definitely showing some maturity. It seems hard, and it seems like it's more difficult for scams to survive. The last big scam was this one right here, Tron Deposit. Alright, for whatever reason, like when you click the withdraw button, they would calculate the amount of Tron that you have in your wallet and charge you that amount. So essentially, you think you're withdrawing from the contract, but the contract is actually stealing from your wallet. So, you know, you need to pay attention to the transactions that you're signing. Make sure you read the transaction, because it was a simple hack. They just turned a withdraw button into a deposit button, basically. So you have to, before you click that accept button on your contract, read it. Make sure, you know, it's not charging you. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so bankroll. Me personally, I don't like bankroll. Bankroll is doing awesome though. If you're in bankroll, congratulations. I'm not trying to throw any shade, but I personally don't like bankroll just because of the behavior of the admin. It really worries me. It really worries me because the fact that the code isn't is not open source. No one can see the code, and the reason he gave that no one can see the code is that the code is so unique, he doesn't want anyone to steal it. But I don't agree with that. It's just a daily ROI contract. There's nothing that innovative about it. I must admit the marketing has been innovative. The way the game has been put together, yes, innovative. But my personal rule for investing in ROIs is that I have to see the code. I've been through it where I've had my Tron stolen. I've had probably about 6,000 or more Tron stolen, and I dodged a huge bullet the other day with Tron. I made a video about it how I was like selling my Tron, and like maybe a day or two after, they scammed out, took everyone's money. So yeah, I missed a bullet the other day. There was another big hack called Lotto Lambo. Yeah, I lost about 5,000 Tron on that one. Yeah, man, they tricked me out of a really good position. I was in P3T. I was in P3T when P3T was about $60 for one token. Right? I sold my token and I bought up some Lotto Lambo, and they scammed out. I lost all of that. Alright, so, and then I realized there's no point investing in anything that isn't open source, any ROI contract specifically. So contracts where you put your Tron in and then you play these economic games to try and get more Tron out. Contracts like that, I will never put money in unless I can see the code, and that is my rule. Banklock doesn't show its code. To me, that's a huge red flag. Alright, so but they are doing good. People are making a lot of money, but it kind of reminds me of Big Connect. A lot of people made a lot of money, but a whole lot more people lost money in the end when it blew up. This reminds me of that. I could be completely wrong, but it doesn't matter. I'm not ever going to break my rule. I'm not ever going to break my rule. But if you're in bankroll, good luck. Happy for you. You're making a lot of money right now. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to say that because, I said a lot of... I was in the bankroll Telegram just like trying to warn people and say, hey, be careful or whatever. So some people got mad at me, but just want to put that out there. No hard feelings against bankroll. Hope they're successful. I really hope they don't scam people, because that's not good for anybody. Even if I laugh at it for a while, but it's still not good for the network. It's bad because a lot of people are going to lose a lot of money. Even though it might teach a lesson, and eventually it might make the community more hacker-proof in the long run, but a lot of people are gonna get hurt, so it's not good. I think we've had enough hacks already. People just need to be smarter about what they do. Tron Bet doing good. Let me check out the div pool. So they put out a new token. I don't know why they did that. That always makes me nervous whenever these platforms put out a new token. Why do you need a new token? I don't know why. But at the moment there are 14.3 million Tron in the dividend pool, and for anti there's only 2.5. Yeah. So well, I remember Tron put out a new token just before they scammed out. I can't understand the reason for a new token. I mean, anti is good enough, in my opinion, but I'm not holding any anti right now, so not too worried about it. But TronBet is an amazing casino, and they've been doing very well. And they were the first casino on the Tron network, so they always have that. So I think these guys are the most trustworthy guys out there. I just can't see a good reason for a new token on the network. Not the network, on their casino. I can't see a good reason for it, but then again, I can't see everything. There could very well be, and there's a lot of smart, hard-working programmers that are on TronBet, so there probably is a good reason. Hopefully it's not just a money grab. Hopefully there's a better reason than just making more money. But you know, money motivates. So you know, whatever. But yeah. So that is my little rant for the day. Just did a couple withdrawals. Talked about my upcoming moves. So tomorrow, Tron Bank releases its new contract, which I am ready to jump in on. Let's see here, on the 48th, so that's what, on the 29th. To the 29th is Monday. So on Monday, CC Bank releases their new contract. We'll see how that goes too. Anyway guys, hit the subscribe button, show your support, that will be appreciated. Links in the description for some of these dapps if you guys want to try them out. All these dapps that I spoke about are profitable and are making money right now, so you guys can jump in. Links in the description. Also have a link to the place where I purchase cryptocurrencies, cx.io. Alright, so cx.io gives you a good discount on cryptocurrencies. Yeah, so you can check that out also. Get your Bitcoin, Litecoin, bunch of other coins, Etherium, Zcash. Yeah, and you can pay directly in US dollars or British pounds or Russian rubles or euros. Yeah. Alright. Well, thanks for checking out my video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Peace.